3.3. Let's go to the question for 3.3. Let me also check in the answer book here. Okay, it's just there is nothing, no amounts provided in the answer book, so it's straightforward. 3.3, workload of employees. Refer to information G. Brian is concerned about the workload of his staff. He plans to reduce the sales staff by 1 person. The other sales staff members are not happy with this plan. Provide 2 points that Brian can explain to his sales staff to justify his plan. Quote figures. We need to provide. So this 3.3 is divided into 3 sections. Let's make this one A. Okay, we need to provide 2 points here. We need to provide 2 points that Brian can explain to his sales staff to justify this plan. So Brian is concerned about the workload of his staff. He plans to reduce the sales staff. And we are told to refer to information G. Let's go to information G. Information for November 2021. Information G is on page 11 of your question paper. It is advisable that you have your own question paper there, which is November 2021, accounting paper 2. Right, information G is on page 11, and we want to look at the information provided and try to understand why Brian wants to reduce the sales staff. If you look at the number of customers, because we are told here that we need to provide 2 points that Brian can to his sales staff to justify his plan. If you're looking at the number of customers for sales, they are less than the budget. We expected 230. We expected 230 sales customers, but the actual is 175. So the expected customers, we expected 230 sales customers, but the actual is 175. You can see that the sales staff is not doing well. So that is why Brian maybe is considering reducing the number of workers in the sales department, because now the number of customers expected was 230, but the actual is 175. And even when you look at the total sales, the expected customer, even the total sales is less than the budget. The total sales is less than the budget by how much? You can just, if you like, quote the 2 amounts, but you can even calculate the total sales is less than the budget by how much. If you look at the budget, it is 798,000, and then the actual is 707,000. So it is less than, the total sales is less than the budget by 91,000. So it is less than budget by 91,000. That is 798,000 minus 707,000. So I think these are the 2 reasons why Brian is considering to reduce the sales staff, because now he can see that they are not performing well. The number of customers has decreased. Even the total sales is less than the budget. So the second point, which is B here, the second point, that's B, that we need to look at is explain why the repair staff members are not satisfied with their workload. Quote figures. Explain why the repair staff are not satisfied with their workload. Quote figures. Let's look at the repair staff now. Why are they not satisfied with their workload? if you look at the number of customers for repairs, these people, they are supposed to come. This is why they are complaining. If you look at the number of customers, repair customers expected, repair customers expected was 70, but the actual repair customers is 136. So the repair customers, so these people, you can see now which they are overloaded, because they expected to service, it's only just 2. If you look at the number of employees there, number of repair employees, it's only 2 employees. So the repair customers expected was 70, but the actual is 136. And you can even look at the number of repairs they were expected to do. If they are 2, each employee was expected to service. If you look at the expected customers, if it is 70, that's 70, if you divide it by 2, it is 35. So each employee was expected to service 35 customers. But the actual customers serviced by each employee is, if you look at 136, 136 divided by 2, 136 divided by 2, on average is 68. So each employee was expected, if you look at the number of our customers we're expecting, we have got 2 people who are working on the repair department. So now we're expecting, repair customers expected was 70, but the actual is 136. And if you look at the 2 employees, each employee was expected to service 35 customers according to that 70 expected, but the actual now customers serviced by each employee is 68. So you can now see why these people, they are overloaded. You can now see why the repair employees are complaining. So they are overloaded. So now the question was saying, explain why the repair staff members are not satisfied with their workload code figures. So their workload has almost doubled, because they were expected to service 35 customers. Now they are servicing 68 customers each. Right. C, what suggestions can you offer to solve the problem of the workload of employees? Provide 2 points. So what suggestions here can we offer to solve the problem of the workload of these repair employees? Maybe what we can do is to train some sales staff members now that we have five sales employees and we only have 2 employees who specializes in repairs, maybe one of the solution would be to train some sales staff members to do repairs, now that we can see that the repair is in demand. Repair customers have increased, so now we may consider transferring some of the sales staff members into repairs. We train some sales staff members to do the repairs. Or what we may also do as a suggested solution, so that these people may be happy, is to make them work overtime. At an increased rate. then these people will be happy. You tell them that now that I see that you are overloaded, I will then give you overtime, and obviously overtime will come with an increased rate. Make them work overtime now that they are overloaded at an increased rate. So that will be two suggestions that we are putting on the table that can solve this problem, because the question was asking what suggestions can you offer to solve the problem of the workload of the employees. Provide 2 points. Right. We are now proceeding to 3.4.